And I've come down with something. Yep, I'm sick again. This time is just like, like throat related, like, coughing and stuff. But yeah, and on top of all that, I am very, very, very tired. But that's okay because, yesterday was worth it for sure. But yeah, my low is the fact that I am, in fact, extremely tired right now. So, right, what was my high again? Well, I can say that my high was Halloween as a whole, but that's a little too vague for me. So let's see what happened yesterday. Well, um, I visited my dad, and we both went to my grandparents' house because my brother, his wife, and my nephews were going to visit my grandparents with their Halloween costumes. I had my Carl costume on, so I figured I'll go too, dressed as Carl. And we just had a wonderful evening. And it's funny, my brother was trying to let me guess like what his family costume theme was going to be. I can't believe I couldn't guess what it was. Basically, my twin nephews were Mario and Luigi. My brother and his wife were Wario and Waluigi. And my third nephew was a little Goomba. Yeah, one of the enemies in Mario. They tried making him a toad, which is like a little mushroom, but they just couldn't find the right material for it. Which is fine. It was a wonderful costume anyway. And it was great. We visited my grandparents. Life was good. It was extremely good. So anyway, my father and I get home, and my mom made sausage, peppers, and onions in the crock pot, so we had that for dinner. That was very delicious. And we just spent the entirety of the afternoon watching football, watching the Bucks lose, which is a big. I got a lot of picks wrong yesterday. A lot of picks wrong for me. I'll get into that momentarily. And my act of kindness was I helped my dad give out candy to trick-or-treaters when they visited. So it was great. And on my way home, I ended the month of October by listening to the Monster Mash. So yeah, I really could not have picked a better way or day to start off these next 100 days. Speaking of which, today is day 1401. Good morning and happy Monday, everybody. I am very tired right now. I can barely keep my eyes awake. But before I get into this week's One Piece manga chapter, let's get in to see what I got right and wrong, shall we? All right, let's see if I can find it. All right. So, I wound up being right about the Panthers winning. I was right about the Titans winning. I was right about the Bills. I wound up being wrong about the Jets, the Steelers, and the Eagles winning. I was right about the Rams. I was right about the 49ers. I was wrong about the Chargers. I was right about the Seahawks. I was wrong about the Saints. I was right about the Broncos. And I was right about my Dallas Cowboys, although it looks like we just barely won yesterday, which was scary because Dak Prescott didn't play at all. I was legit terrified. So that is, at my count, 5 wrong out of, actually, no, 1. Because I got the Packers on too. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 6 wrong. Okay. So 6 wrong and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 right. So I'm already more wins than losses. That's good, but I need to still get one more to make it 9-6 for an even 15 because that's how many games are scheduled to play this week. Actually, in my video yesterday, when I was just as Carl, I thought the Giants had a bye, but they don't. Come on, please. Yeah, it's a dry cough too. That's the worst. Like, you know you have something to cough up, but you just can't. All right, so the Giants and the Chiefs. You know what? I think this is a bounce back game for the Chiefs. I'm picking the Chiefs over the Giants. So there you go. That's my NFL pick for the day. And since I'm in this position, we have One Piece manga chat today, don't we? All right, so let me bring it up for a second. All right, cool. So, One Piece chapter 1030, echoing the impermanence of all things. Okay? Ooh. Finally, we get to see where both Scratchman and Pooh and Diaz Drake were. And they're forming an alliance? Huh. I'll be honest, I wouldn't have expected Apu to ever really form an alliance. I mean, considering how much of a more loud sort of, sniveling-esque person he is, I would have thought he would have already been defeated. But no, he wants to form an alliance with Drake. And Drake is thinking, maybe. All right. Okay. Although, that's actually really interesting that Apu brings it up, because an opportunity to defeat an emperor really wouldn't come very often. All right. Oh, are those kids? Oh, a lot of people are going to be upset by that. But it looks like Kinnamon's legs are still alive. For those of you who don't remember, or may not know, back on Punk Hazard, when we first met Kinnamon, we met his lower legs, who had a mind of their own. It turned out to be because of Trafalgar Law's power. It looks like it's still in effect like that. I don't know how, but a lot of people are going to be mad because they all thought Kinnamon was dead, and now he's clearly not. And on top of all that, Conjuro is alive. Okay, Conjuro is like legit becoming like the most like sympathetic villain in all of Wano. Because he's clearly still alive, and it's getting kind of annoying too. And oh no, now he just made a third possible apocalypse happen because he drew a giant fire demon, which actually does look kind of cool. All right. Looks like the fire demon's job is to go to where the weapons are and make Wano explode. Okay, that wouldn't be a bad idea. I mean, if the weapons go off at all, everyone in Onigashima is going to die. But if Onigashima falls on Wano and the bombs aren't destroyed, then practically all of Wano is going to be destroyed. Man, this isn't the case with the lesser evils is still incredibly evil. All right. Okay, that is really cool. There's a picture of, there's a panel of Luffy, Zoro, and Sanji fighting Kaido, King, and Queen respectively. It's literally the Monster Trio versus the Beast Pirates iteration of the Monster Trio. Alright. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. And it looks like we're back to... Oh, here we are. Oh, weird to see Big Mom fight Kid in Law. Alright. What? Let me get this straight. You two could have been using your awakened powers to fight. Well, okay. They logically state that if they use their awakened abilities, they use up a lot of strength and stamina. Alright, that I can sort of buy into that. Although, because here's the thing, we've really only seen 2 legit awakenings in One Piece. 3 if you include Tesoro from Film Gold, but he's not canon. And 8 if you include the awakened jailers in Impel Down. Or actually the only 7, never mind. Scratch that number. Because Kamakuri and Doflamingo were able to use their abilities without any sort of problem whatsoever. Although those are generational abilities. Basically, they can generate that material as well. Meanwhile, Kid in Law's abilities really only seem to manipulate. Which, okay. Looks like Law is using his awakened ability first, called Kroom. Spelled Kroom. Not really sure how that works. Oh, he got Big Mom. He impaled her. Oh. Okay. Got it. That's probably the most devastating attack that's been delivered to Big Mom. With another one coming from Kid right now. Alright. So, Kid's ability is the magnet fruit. It's been confirmed by Oda. And obviously, he can make himself magnetic. With Kid's awakened ability, though, he can make other living people and objects magnetic themselves. How interesting would it be if all the weapons on Nigashima went to Big Mom and that sort of magnetic thing? And that would cause the explosion. Although you still would risk killing a lot of people. Just a thought. Okay. I can get behind this chapter. This is a good chapter all in all. I am very, very impressed. Alright. Not a bad way to start off these 100 days even further with a new One Piece manga chapter. So yeah, all in all, I'm really glad that it really is confirmed that Kid in Law have awakened abilities. But this really does sort of seem like it's the kind of thing that could have been explained sooner. Like maybe when they were on the rooftop. But then again, I guess you really wouldn't have a revelation like this now, would you? It's difficult to say. But with everything going on, you know, you have Kaido being crazy, Big Mom being crazy, you know, fighting who they're fighting. You know, you have the entirety of the raid on Nigashima. You have Nigashima potentially falling on top of Wano, which would be worse if the bombs and weapons on Nigashima don't go off beforehand. If they do go off beforehand, everyone in the raid's going to die. A giant fire demon could destroy the weapons. This causing the bombs to go off anyway. I mean, this all reeks of like great One Piece arc climaxes. I mean, you have the smile and the smiling and gas on Punk Hazard, the bomb going off like in Alabasta. You know, get the job done, or we'll all be destroyed like in Dressrosa. or possibly like any slot for the Buster Call. This is good. This is an example of raising stakes to like the highest degree, but it's not confusing. I like it. Like, favorite, share, subscribe, and follow me, so subscribe to our YouTube. I'm your home, this video for you guys watching Joe for today, and hope you have a wonderful, wonderful Monday. Remember, you guys want to talk shit, which we get to land. Right back. Take care, make good choices. See ya.